Breaking news. All expose. Hope versus Emeka. There is a deliberate plot to avoid hearing the case of the 2019 Imo State election. Hello, my wonderful people. A very warm big thank you to every one of you out there. God bless you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. The case of Imo State election still remains fresh in our memory as Nigerians cannot understand what happened. A man who was defeated in his party and the person who won, the APC candidate, was disqualified because of dual candidacy. And so APC had no candidates in that election. All of a sudden became the winner of the election. Still a mystery and a puzzle yet to be explained and unraveled. Now, a son Umadi has asked the Supreme Court to explain the judgment, which is on ground. Because the judges have seen that they cannot explain it, they are dodging the very case. 11th of January was supposed to be for them to explain their verdict, how Hope became the governor of Imo State. People got to court, too. Nobody was there. Nobody showed up. There is a deliberate plot all being exposed. Let's understand all that is going on. There is a general belief among the people of Imo State that there is a deliberate plot to keep the Supreme Court from hearing the suit by Chief Philip Umadi San over the legitimacy of Hope as the governor of Imo State. The belief stemmed from the long waiting in hearing the matter and failure to hear it on the 11th of January as earlier reported and agreed by the Supreme Court. Umadi has approached the Supreme Court since October 2020, praying the court to explain how the Supreme Court in its ruling declared Uche Wonsu as the candidate of APC and AA in 2019 general election, yet so he was disqualified for dual candidacy as a result of failing to meet the Electoral Act by INEC, which states you cannot be in two parties in 2019 general election. Yet the same Supreme Court removed Honorable Emeka Ihedema based on the available record of the court that APC scored more votes in the election and returned Hope as governor of Imo State, when by the ruling of the same court, Hope didn't even participate in the election since he was not the candidate of APC. Hey, Odekwa, help me here. Odekwa, help me. I need to understand this myself. Very confusing. Nigerians, what do you think? Very confusing. The case has seemed to remain dominant since October 2020, despite the high apprehension and anticipation of the people of Imo State to hear how the Supreme Court will explain its contradictory ruling and reinstate Hope and reinstate Emeka as the right governor, the second highest in the 2019 election, guaranteed, since the APC, who came first by the vote, was removed because the person had dual candidacy, which is a flaw on INEC regulation. So, if Hope was not a candidate because APC candidate was nullified, how did the Supreme Court make him the governor of Imo State? That is the bone of contention, my people. And guess what? Obviously, the Supreme Court of Nigeria is now running away from his own. They delayed the hearing and have booked it, and finally they agreed on January 11. People of Imo State who believe that this is a deliberate attempt to deny the people of their rightful mandate, therefore are clamoring to understand the integrity of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, for them to come and explain what exactly is going on and why are they avoiding this case. The common man on the street will think the payment of pension and civil service, is part of what should be happening. The case is believed that the money meant for those who are duly members of the society, what belongs to Imo State, is taken off their very own grasp in broad daylight. They are being sabotaged because the Supreme Court of Nigeria do not want to give them the justice. Others are of the view that the Supreme Court is lost, as to apprehend and to discuss to Nigeria how straightforward, this case can be to a layman on the street. How do you explain the matter? How do you come to that? The ruling of hope is still a mystery Nigerians are trying to understand. When the news of the hearing was declared that it will be heard on January 11, Nigerians were very excited, especially Imo State, looking forward, anticipating that the Supreme Court will redeem their self-image and esteem. But guess what? January 11th came. None of them were at the court. Nobody showed up. Up until now, no statement. Nobody has given a reason why they were not in court, whether the judgment has been postponed. Nothing. They did not all show. There was also high apprehension among the interested political parties and players as they all kept quiet and watched in anticipation what the court would say. There was notable absence of the government vehicles on the road, as appointee probably anticipating a sack of Hope administration were either getting ready to return the vehicle in their possession without embarrassment or finding a way to hide the vehicles as the pass of the vehicles was not seen. There was, however, absence of heavy security on the streets of Imo State, unlike during the days of the verdict when Emeka was removed. The day of the ruling stopped was requested to view the absence of heavy security and good sign of the people who believe the heavy security is usually during the unpopular ruling as a way of forcing people to silence when they lack and they feel the people will retaliate with anger due to the fact that they've been oppressed. The failure of hearing the Supreme Court explain their contradictory statement is a clear indication that there is something to hide. There is more to it than beneath the eyes. There is foul play being played in Imo State, and the people of Imo State are being denied their rightful possession. God will help us. This is Nigeria. We'd like you to leave us a comment with regards to all that is going on and how the Supreme Court, nobody showed up. Nobody showed up. No statement to say maybe the judge was sick or there was an accident or somebody's dog died or nothing whatsoever. Nobody came to the court. Nobody said anything. No let message to say the court has been adjourned, postponement to be heard on another day. They just avoided it like a plague. That is to tell you there is more to it. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.